Hello, today I am reading an article from the Young Lords Organization newspaper, and it's from January 1970, and the article is called Our Solidarity with Draft Resistors, Long Live the Spirit of Resistance Against U.S. Imperialism, and it's about Vietnam. The Young Lords Organization understands the struggle of our Puerto Rican brothers who are resisting the draft here in Puerto Rico. Several of the Young Lords continue to follow this heroic example. The exploitation of our Puerto Rican nation by U.S. imperialism is precisely the factor that unites our forces more and more every day. Draft resisting is just one more part of the struggle that our Puerto Rican nation has been waging against imperialism since Columbus landed on the beautiful shores of Boriquen in 1493 and thus began the brutalization of our mother country in the Caribbean. We use the term mother country because Boriquen is the only mother country we recognize. Puerto Ricans began to be illegally drafted by the imperialist government of the United States in 1917 by the grace of a benevolent act ratified by the Congress of Babylon, USA, as a part of a plan to systematically kill our Puerto Rican people and destroy our nation. This stroke of a pen has gone down in history as one of its bloodiest chapters on genocide and mass murder that continues up to the present time. Several years later, Adolf Hitler would add his own chapter by attempting to exterminate the Jewish race. Today, less than 5.5 million Puerto Ricans remain on the planet Earth. This was 1970. What makes our particular situation is so critical is the fact that our Puerto Rican brothers are being killed in Vietnam at a higher rate in proportion to our numbers than both our Chicano and Black brothers. Throughout the modern history of Puerto Rico, the U.S. imperialists cannot be held totally responsible for being the architects of this planned genocide of our people. They have received ample cooperation from such famous traitors as Luis Munoz Rivera, his prodigal son Luis Munoz Marin, Roberto Sanchez Vilella, and lately the worst of all, Luis A. Ferre. I can't roll my R's. The new Progressive Statehood Party answer to George Wallace. This traitor serves as Emperor Nixon's vassal in Puerto Rico and condones the mass murders being committed against our people. He also directs the political persecution of our patriotic independentista brothers who are struggling to liberate Boriquen from the grip of U.S. imperialism. The Young Lords Organization realizes that only through the education of our masses will they be able to equip themselves for the long struggle. This is why we will repeat today what our glorious leaders have said for years and years. The struggles of our people for national liberation, draft resisting, and the right for self-determination will only be won when the people rise up against their oppressors.